What up, Capricorn? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having an amazing week so far. So for those of you who are returning, what is up, Soul Tribe? I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your shares. You're keeping this guy coming back and keeping us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. You are in for an amazing journey. Now what I'm going to be doing this week is a tarot card reading for the week of November 28th through December 4th. It's hard to believe it's almost December. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with that being said, let's jump into it. Check out this new space, Capricorn. I'm so geeked up doing Sagittarius season right. So right that you probably think I'm going to be pulling 15 cards. Nope, I'm going to be pulling 10 cards. Oh, and there's going to be a siren coming by, so mind that. But what I'm going to be doing is it's going to be a business strategy spread this week. Yeah, I'm switching it up, Capricorn. Now, I'm going to be pulling 10 cards, and I'll go over the cards along the way, and we'll get clarification as we need to. I think that's all I have to tell you. This is all, like, all this newness has got me discombobulated, so bear with me. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but we're rolling with it. Okay. But let's, oh boy, come on. Oh, I know what it is. So, the deck that I'm using, like I said, everything is new. I'm using the Astro Matrix Tarot deck. It's kind of like a modern and diverse version of the Rider White deck. So hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. But Higher Self, let's get into it. What is the current situation for Capricorn in their business? Oh, and I meant business. It could be whether you're starting up a business, if you're maybe you're in something existing, you know, trying to climb that ladder. We're just trying to make a mogul out of you, Capricorn. So Higher Self, what is the current situation for Capricorn? Nice. Well, depending. Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups for me is about making that choice. You know, however, maybe you're in this at the very beginning stages. You know, maybe you're getting ready to take something off the ground, and there's so many options out there, especially in this time that we're in. You know, this is just like you're just overwhelmed with, like, do I want to invest in gems? Do I want to invest in my heart? Do I want to invest in beer? You know, that's, you know, take it as it resonates, Capricorn. But I will say that this is a card of just showing that this is your free will to pick, you know, and as long as it's something that resonates with you, that brings you that fulfillment, that joy, then this is something that I feel like it's worth pursuing. So I feel like right now we're in this state of just figuring out, where do we want to channel our energy next? You know, how do we want to grow in this? How do we want to evolve? And you know, I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Capricorn. You're always very forward thinking, you know, and just staying resourceful, you know, staying ahead of the game. So I like where your situation's at, you know. Don't let this, if we're feeling overwhelmed, don't, you know, because this is, and I wouldn't tell you what to do, but I feel like this is something this should excite you. You know, maybe if you're feeling anxious, let's maybe turn that into excitement, and I do feel like maybe the answer will become clear for you. But Higher Self, let's see what the challenge is for this situation that's got Capricorn weighing their options here. Let's see, what is the challenge? Ace of Cups. The challenge is not trusting your intuition. You know, I feel like right now we're kind of hung up on, you know, maybe what everyone else is doing. You know, maybe we're trying to figure out how, well, such and such made their business work with trophies, and then this other one built a castle, and this one he's like a professional snake charmer. Stay with me in these analogies. Either way, you know what those people did? They trusted their intuition is what they did. Capricorn, judging me. And I'm kidding. And that's what I feel like the Ace of Cups is asking you to do here as your challenge. It's to get in touch with that intuition. You know, trust your senses. Is your Ace of Cups senses tingling, then it might not be the one. Or maybe, you know, and check it if you're not getting the normal resonance from your let's say your usual picks, if that makes sense. You know, maybe it's time to think outside of the box. Maybe you think that these are the only options that you have present for you, and it's like, no, expand, Capricorn. You know, really You know what, let's get a little clarification on that higher self, because I know that sometimes when you're like, trust your intuition, it's like, well, what does that mean, Justin? Let's find out what that means. Can we get clarification on the nature, or excuse me, the challenge for Capricorn? Let's see what clarification we can get from our higher self, because I get that. The Hermit in reverse. I mean, come on, Capricorn, I can't make it up. It's about searching. We're not looking from within. I feel like we're too busy focusing on the outside stuff here. We're instead of asking yourself, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you like? I feel like you're trying to fit yourself. It's like you trying to fit inside a glove that's like 2 sizes too small. It's going to fit awkwardly. And I'm just full of weird analogies today, Capricorn, but hang with me. I feel like we're in order to find this choice, to find this decision, you got to find that light within, be willing to take that journey. This is Virgo's card here. So this is earth energy. And Virgo's is a mutable sign, and mutable signs are known for being adaptable and being able to roll with the punches. So I feel like that's where your higher self is trying to get you, is getting you to trust yourself, find out how intuition looks on you, Capricorn. I feel like we've talked about this before, but that's okay. I do not mind whatsoever, because it is hard. It's one of those things. How intuition translates from person to person. That's something that I've personally been thinking about too. So you're not alone in this, Capricorn. No, you're in a safe space here, and we're gonna figure this out together. Now the next card is going to be where to find help. Where can Capricorn get some assistance with this problem? Capricorn. I tell you, my higher self has been sassy this last few days. Queen of Cups is about, for me, she's intuitive in a way that's on par with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. And I feel like this is Cancerian energy here. And I feel like what it's asking you to do is maybe find your wisdom from the past. Maybe we need to look back, maybe do some soul searching, and maybe that's where the answer is going to lie. That, or maybe look for someone who maybe represents this energy, someone who has wisdom in some areas that you're maybe entertaining, or that's, where we're thinking outside the box. So maybe you need to find an expert on someone who, let's try that again. Find an expert on the subject matter that you're looking for. If this isn't, it seems like my higher self is just going to tell you to trust your intuition till the sun goes down, which it's a little aggressive, higher self, but if it's going to help you in the long run, Capricorn, I do feel like it's definitely worth exploring. If you're feeling this roadblock, if we're not making any sort of progress with our business, or if this is something, because if this is something we're already in, maybe this is like your current job or whatever this is, you could be reaching a place where you want more from it, but we've kind of stagnated, and you're trying to figure out what is it that you want. So that's going to be, I feel like, for this business spread, that's going to be the goal here, Capricorn, is to really figure out what it is that drives you and makes you gets you out of bed every morning, gets you wanting to just tackle the world. That's really what I'm getting with that. I'm almost I halfway was thinking, oh, we're gonna need to clarify that, but it's like, really, we're not gonna get anywhere. Because I feel like it is a matter of trusting your gut at this point. Now for the next card, let's see what we have as far as long-term goals for Capricorn. Higher self, what is going on as far as the long-term for Capricorn? No, that's not the one. There we go. Yeah, it is. You see that, Capricorn? Did you just witness that? That's what you need to do. What I just did, like you feel it. I don't know how to explain it, but we caught it. So hopefully you captured that. Is that Did that feel right? No, let's try that again. That feels better. And it's sometimes it's not going to be like a big alarm. It's going to be sometimes it's really subtle, but it's picking up on those cues. And I feel like once you pick up those cues, the transformation is going to begin. And it's going to be, man, Capricorn. It's because listen, I know I've said this. I got some good buddies who are Capricorn, some of my best friends, and you guys are like really resourceful in how you Capricorn is known as the achiever. You know, they're taking their goals and manifesting it and bringing it to the earth, and really, it's you're the cardinal sign of the earth. You're the starter of earth. So this is one of those things, if you can figure out how to harness that power, this transformation, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. People are going to look at, because you're going to provide not only I feel like a bigger picture, but you're going to provide the stability and the drive to get it done. Your intuition, I feel like, is going to translate in a way that it's going to be quite powerful. I dig that 100%. Absolutely. Whew, okay, we're rocking and rolling now. The energy's cooking. Let's see what short-term goals that we have for you, Capricorn. What are going to be some short-term goals for Capricorn here, higher self? Thank you for this. Celebration. Come on, Capricorn. Look at you. Now I'm glad I'm here along for the celebration, because the Three of Cups is like, I feel like this is you finally getting that relief. You know, this is like, when I see this Three of Cups here, yeah, they're already surrounded by lush stuff here, but I feel like the way that they're celebrating, it's like they've been in a drought. And that's where I'm kind of getting with where you're at, Capricorn, right now. This is, your short-term goal is to we need a win. And we need to, like, and I feel like we need that win that's like, you're like what I just, like really what I did with this, with the death card there is just like, yes, that's the one. That's the, you know, and granted, it might come across as a little aggressive, but it's just because you're excited about it. And this is, that's a short-term goal. I'm with your story so far. Let's talk about your strengths, Capricorn, because yeah, there's, the picture, you're painting a very clear picture for me. Let's keep it moving, you know, while the iron's hot. Higher self, what are some strengths for Capricorn here? Yeah, I feel like people are going to really appreciate. This is going to be however this manifests. People are going to really see you, Capricorn. And this is going to be cause for celebration. Absolutely. But what are some strengths that Capricorn has here? Nice. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Four of Pentacles normally for me, when he's upright, is someone, he gives me really greedy vibes, you know, like I'm all about making your resources, but I feel like it's about, normally he's like, for me, he's like, he lets his money is running him. But with him being upright, or excuse me, being in reverse, I feel like this is you're not just doing this just for money. You know, money, of course we all want money because we all got bills and stuff to pay. You know, the system's still working us. But, you know, that I feel like you're finding that now that we're getting into this place here, we're finding that balance between, you know, figuring out what you love in business. You know, that's where I feel like because if you just wanted to make money just for money's sake, you could do that anywhere. But we want to find something where it's providing that stability, but it's also something that where we're not burnt out, so that we're looking forward to going every day. Something that's going to bring us, that challenges us and brings us, you know, transformative energy and growth all the time. That's what I'm talking about, Capricorn. Man, because this is the sun in Capricorn. And this is, oh man. Yeah, you know, I might be, it may seem a little overzealous here, but Capricorn, I'm really excited for you. I am. Now let's see what are some weaknesses. You know, let's, higher self, what are some weaknesses that Capricorn's working with? What strengths are waiting to be discovered in these weaknesses here? Empress. Empress. I'm okay. Okay, so just settle in, Capricorn, because I'm about to be on one for the rest of this reading. The Empress, I feel like for some of us, maybe a weakness is that maybe we haven't been taking care of ourselves. I feel like maybe we need to get, and weather permitting, because where I'm at, it's cold as all get out. But maybe we need to find a way we can get in touch with nature. Maybe surrounding ourselves with some plants, possibly. But I feel like we need to work on some self-care and working on our space and really having like trying to provide some kind of peace in your environment. So I feel like maybe some of you, this has just been a really chaotic time right now with this transformation, this long-term goal. Now we've had this spark. We need to take care of ourselves in the meantime, because that's what the Empress is doing. She's kicking back and relaxing and enjoying this abundance that she has. Because she is just, the Empress in this deck is absolutely lovely. And you know what? Some of us too, this is, she's, of my cards in the deck, she's my most fertile card too. So this is, as a sidebar, not necessarily that this is a weakness. But let's make sure we're being mindful of time. If we're not in a place for children, or, we might want some, but it's just like right now we're focused on career, let's kind of be mindful as well. But overall, I'm getting that we need to nurture ourselves. We need to, that's where we're lacking, is in that self-care state. Oops, sorry, Empress. Yeah, that's where, yeah, I don't feel like we need to, no, I don't feel like we need to clarify that. Yeah, that's, your reading is very straightforward, Capricorn. I'm digging it. And hopefully this is providing you some clarity too. Now let's see what Capricorn needs to focus on in the present. What is presently yeah, I don't know how to finish that. Yes, focus on what makes you happy. Capricorn. I'm going to sound like a broken record here, because this is what your higher self wants for you right now. What fulfills you? What's gonna fill all your cups here? What's gonna help you get this colored rainbow? Get your children dancing. Get to where if we're thinking about children, we can have this children and have our family celebrate in this abundance here, to appreciate everything that you've done. That's what we need to focus on right now. Yes, that has been, yes, absolutely, Ten of Cups. That has been the whole theme of your reading so far. I don't, yeah. So far of the readings that I've done right now, you've required the least amount of clarification. I don't know I don't know what else we could talk about. What is the focus on in the future? I guess that's what we can talk about. What does Capricorn need to focus on in the future, higher self? Where are we going? Because this is, yes, Six of Cups. I wish I could stop having this. Okay, hold on. So it's like I'm gonna have the same reaction for all of them. The Six of Cups. I feel like this is, for me, this is remembering that I feel like you need to have fun. I do, and this is, I feel like this is a common thing that I tell you guys. It's that where we're working and working and working and working. I had mentioned that a friend of mine had said, I'll work when I'll rest when I'm dead, and it's like, okay, I get that. I get that, and I appreciate where your head's at. But what fun is that? Do you really want to enjoy this stuff, enjoy this happiness when you're in your retired state? Or do you want to appreciate this at every phase of your life? And then when you get to this place, you can look back, because there's this mature woman back in this corner here. And she's not sad that she doesn't have that same kind of she doesn't have that same youthful outlook. If anything, she's looking at them and just like remembering what that is like, her being in this situation here. And I feel like that's where we need to get at, where we're appreciating stuff along the way and we're having that fun. We don't want to, do you really want to get to your where we're at this place of retirement and then now you want to start doing what you love? Let's start getting there so that when you get to this place of where you're ready to rest, when we're ready to Empress, we've had fun along the way. We've worked smart and we've played smart, and we have stories to tell, and we have an example for this legacy that we're trying to leave, you know, for the next generation, you know, setting a different model, you know, getting out of this trend of just like having to work yourself to the ground for what? You know, there's a smarter way to do this, and you know how to do this, Capricorn. I'm not trying to come at you, but I do know the skills that you're working with. You can be resourceful and you can enjoy it while you're doing it. That's where we need to focus on in the future. You know what? No, let's go ahead and move on to the last card here with your opportunity. Yeah, like you're probably like, Justin, please give me a little clarification. It's like, Capricorn, you really, it's just about just enjoying yourself. Finding something different that's, or, you know, finding a way that if you're doing what you love, but it's not in the way that you want to do it, if that makes sense. So like, if there's a different way for you to do what you love so that you can have fun with it, do that. And that's going to get you in this place. Let's see what opportunities are in store for you, Capricorn. Higher self, what opportunities are in store for Capricorn? The Page of Swords in reverse. So this is an opportunity for you to be truthful with yourself. You know, I feel like we've been ignoring our truth, because the Page of Swords for me is being confident in who you are, and not oh, now we might need a little clarification, but not be, how do I want to put this Page of Swords in reverse? I feel like there's a way with this. There's a way with being true to yourself without having to compromise your hard work status. You know, if you have this end game of wanting stability, and, you know, the thought of having, you know, there's a way for you to keep your mindset, but not sacrifice who you really are. Because I feel like the tendency might be with Capricorn is to build themselves around their work. And I feel like, and take that as it resonates, but I feel like this is about separating the work aspect of it. And who are you that likes to, who's the fun side? Where's the fun side of Capricorn? You know what, higher self, could we, now look at you, now we're getting some, need a little clarifying. There you go, Capricorn. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like, that we were flowing so smooth, that kind of was just like, ooh, there's a curveball. Higher self, could we have clarification on Capricorn's opportunity? Let's clarify the Page of Swords. The Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. So with me for the Seven of Wands for this, it's not even just about staying true with what you love, but defending that as well. You know, defending what you love, but not just about staying true to yourself, but defending that truth. You know, I feel like if this is how if this is how your work is, how you've defined yourself, and you're afraid that maybe people will look at you differently if you start making these transformations, you know, start shifting yourself up, don't worry about that. That's not for them to worry about. This is your journey. You know, people are going to have opinions along the way of whatever choices, however you choose to utilize your energy. But as long as you're staying true to yourself and don't doubt that, and, you know, and don't mold yourself, you know, let's get back to your current situation. You know, let's not focus on outside forces here. Let's really do some looking within. Let's switch back over. Let's really do some soul searching within and finding where your truth lies, and then sticking to that, and because really, you're on a, and I know this is this sounds like a life thing, but this, like, you know, this business, I feel like, is your life. This, whatever you're starting, is your life. Or if you're in something, this is something that defines you. So you want to make sure that this is, you want to be able to look back and think, yeah, absolutely. This whole thing, you look at your picture, and it's just like, yeah, this is the legacy that I was trying to leave behind. This is something that that I can be proud of, that I can celebrate in, because I stayed true to myself and I didn't you finally put yourself first as opposed to putting the grind first. You know, I hope that makes sense to you. I wish I had a better way. I don't have the words to articulate that. It's yeah, that's what I got for your Capricorn. I really, hopefully you found the nugget in there. And you know what? While we're trying to find that nugget, you know, let's check your moon and check your rising, and yeah, let's get this figured out. Let's figure out. Let's add some more depth to Capricorn. Absolutely. Yeah, I hope you like that. Yes, if you let's do all the YouTube things, subscribe, like, share, and I just wanted to let you all know before I pull your surprise card. I'm staying busy too. You know, I'm taking a page out of Capricorn's book and really trying to be resourceful. I started another side channel, and this one is called the Chariot and Friends, and this is going to be more like a Cancer exclusive channel. So it's or at least that's the premise of it. You know, if you have. When I first started, I was thinking, you know, if you had placements in your sun, moon, or rising, I have Cancer in my sun, sun, moon, or rising, but whether you have Cancer anywhere of your chart, or if you don't have any Cancer in your chart at all, and you just love hanging out with us, you know, just really learning how we like tick. Oh. Like that was like crazy. I promise we're not crazy, not that crazy. But if you just want to come kick it over there with us, check that out. I provided a link for that in the description box below. But let's get your surprise card so I can get you out of here. Can't make it up. The Star card in reverse. We need to connect back to our source, to our higher selves. Like really, Capricorn, I might even put a timestamp for that moment that I had with Callie here, because that's what we need to do. We need to get in touch with. You need to get like I feel like that's going to help. Not even that you need. Like I feel like what's going to assist you is getting back in touch with yourself, because the Star card is about taking all the information from the source, you know, whatever you call your higher self or whatever, and then manifesting that into your world. And with the Star being up or in reverse, then, you know, this is that there's a disconnect. And then it gets to this place where we don't feel like we have hope. But Capricorn, there's absolutely hope in this. You know, it's just you embracing that and really, you know, this thing that you're trying to build, absolutely, you know, just trust your gut. Trust it. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. Stay safe out there. Keep raising that vibration. And I will catch you on the next one later.